my channel and welcome to a Sunday Cook with me. Today we're going to make breakfast. It's early in the morning and I'm going to make pancakes. But I'm going to make pancakes on a sheet pan called sheet pan pancakes. And what's nice about these is, especially this time of year, if you're having company, like for an Easter brunch or something, you can make several different flavors at the same time. Blueberries, strawberries, chocolate, whatever, bananas, anything. And put them all on the same sheet pan and cook them up at the same time. And the other thing that's especially good for you Grammies and Grampies out there, or the mums and dads, is it's a perfect shape to use for cookie cutter pancakes. How about Easter rabbit pancakes? And all the littles would love those. And being good Grammies that we are, we'll eat all the scraps that are left over after the cookie cutters. So I'm going to take you down to the counter. We're going to do some sheet pan pancakes. I am making a recipe today that is low in calorie because, as you know, I did begin a Weight Watchers program, but that doesn't mean you can't make the same thing any way you'd like to. And I will share that my pancake mix is a Kodiak mix, but you can use all-purpose flour for the same thing. So let me take you down to the counter and we'll get busy making sheet pan pancakes. I'll be right back. Okay, here we are down at the counter, and I'm going to show you what you're going to need. Now, this particular recipe, I think, has quite a few ingredients. It's like making pancakes from scratch. So it's a little different than, we all go and buy this complete mix. When you have to go back and make them from scratch, it's like a little different. 2 1/4 cups of pancake mix. I am using Kodiak mix. It's a little bit more healthy. It has a higher protein content, but you can use actually all-purpose flour for this part. There's 1. 2 and 1/4. Now I have a 10 by 15 inch pan right here that I have sprayed, and that's what I'm going to cook it in. Now I need 1/3 cup of a sweetener, and I'm using a non-sugar sweetener, but you can use sugar. A teaspoon of baking soda and a teaspoon of baking powder. Baking soda. Baking powder, look at my O. A 1/4 teaspoon of salt. That's my oven. I preheated it to 425. And 1/8 teaspoon of cinnamon. Now those are all of the dry ingredients, and I'm just going to whisk those together. Okay, in this bowl I have cups of milk, and it can be almond milk, skim milk, regular milk, whatever kind of milk. And I have a dot of something in there. Probably a little piece of cinnamon or something. There we go. And to that, I'm going to add a half a cup of applesauce. This is being used in place of oil. And one of these little cups is just about a half a cup. And this is unsweetened applesauce. Okay. 2 teaspoons of extract, vanilla extract, or I'm going to use almond extract. I think that would be nice flavor. And 2 eggs. And now I will whisk these together. And I should have had a bigger bowl. Now I'm going to combine the two. And I'm going to whisk it just until these ingredients are all wet. Well, that was almost disastrous. I tipped the bowl a little bit and tipped a good quarter of a cup of it right out onto the counter. I shall not make the same mistake twice. Everything seems to be wet. Now I'm going to get it. And this is going to cook for about 12 to 15 minutes. But before I put it in the oven, we're going to add a couple of things. I'm going to add some fresh blueberries up here. And these are all fresh and they have been washed. I just put them back in this little container. And you can use frozen. But if you use frozen, you want to defrost them first. Because otherwise, as they defrost, they'll add more liquid to your pancakes. And then down at this other end, I'm going to add, some chocolate chips. Yep, chocolate chip on the floor. Thank heavens for vacuum cleaners. And I'm also going to put, where did I put my can? Oh, here we are. I'm going to put a few peanuts. Going in the oven, 425 for 12 to 15 minutes. I'll be back when it comes out. There you go. Aren't they pretty looking, huh? They come up nice and puffy. Now it said to let these rest 5 minutes before cutting them. I didn't do that. A couple of minutes. So I'm not sure how well this will come out. But I'm going to get a little piece here. Oh, look at lovely. And I have the blueberry end. I cut this into 12 squares. And I'm going to use a little bit of this sugar-free syrup, not much. And I'll give you a taste test. Hang in there, let me bring you up. Hello. Very tasty. This is a little different flavor. I know what the flavor is. I'm tasting the almond extract. These are excellent. One more bite. Delicious. And you know, when you're watching your calories and trying to be good, sometimes you really want something that's sweet. Now, I'm not a sweet eater per se. I'm more of a salt eater, although I eat anything that doesn't eat me first. But this is just enough sweetness to take any kind of sweet craving away. And if you don't want to have it for breakfast, you could have one of these as a snack. For me, if I do these personal point things that WW Weight Watchers does, it's either 2 or 3 points for one. So that's fine. For a snack, it's great. And because of the protein mix I use, it's quite filling. So anyway, do try that out. Let me bring it back down, and you can see that good-looking pan of pancakes. And down here, you can see the nuts in here. If I bring one of these out. Ooh, there's a chocolate chip. Now, I will take some parchment paper after these have cooled and just put a piece of parchment paper, a little piece between them, in the servings that I want to use. Probably 2 per person. And then I can put them in the refrigerator and just zap them for about 45 seconds to a minute. And you have a nice breakfast. Breakfast on the go even. So I'll see you again Tuesday for a craft day. Enjoy watching the Masters this afternoon. I wonder who's going to win. I will be watching it. And until I see you Tuesday, have a great afternoon. Stay safe. And everybody play nice now. Love ya. See you. Bye.